Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you, live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा श्री कृष्णा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः, गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः, तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। These days we see there are various companies which are distributing the things like Amazon. You order them and the thing is delivered at your place. So the container is only a container. Contents are important. Similarly, there are two things. One is container, second is contents. Now I am talking to you. So by this, I am delivering something to you through words. See? Now the question is, what are the contents? Am I talking to you something which is uncalled for? Or I am giving you something through the words which is worthy? See? Like when I tell somebody that you are the fool of the highest order, words are used. You are divine, again words are used. Therefore, this is the first principle to understand about practice of knowledge. The means of communication is the speech. And if the speech is not properly used, then we can get lost in confusions and chaos. Therefore, whatever scriptures tell, that is the container which is delivering something. Now, what is delivered by the scriptures? That is the contents. In simple words, what is the moral of the story? See, it is said that after you study Upanishad, Vedanta, if you have not studied any Purana or Yoga Vasishta, your study is not complete. Because when we study only Upanishad, we become only a matter of fact person. And life is not a matter of fact. Life is a matter of love. So, this matter of fact has to be converted into a matter of understanding and love. And therefore, both the things are necessary. So, first is we study the Upanishad. Now the question comes, who is qualified to study Upanishad? See? That depends on our personality. What is that which we give importance in our life? This point I had told in number of my talks. Where do people gather? See? First, free Bollywood dance invitation. Second place, hospitals. Third place, the temples. So, who goes to the Bollywood dance? Bhogi, indulgent in this world. Who goes to the hospital? Rogi, unhealthy people. See? Then the third place, temples. Who goes to temples? He who could not get his things done by proper means, then he goes by the back door entry. Oh Lord, if you do this thing, I will do this thing for you. Bribing God directly. See? We don't go to the Lord to get justice. We go to the Lord to get favor. When do we need favor? When we know we are not qualified and yet we want. See? So these are the three places where maximum people gather. See? That is why in our temples you must have seen our gods have got this mudra. All the gods. This is not Abhaya Mudra. It's not giving freedom from fear. No. Enough. How much will you ask? And this is not a Dana Mudra. Give one. Enough. See? Therefore, these are the three places where you will get maximum people. What is the fourth place? The gym. You go to any gym, they give you so many freebies. See? First month, free. Second month onward, you can get your companion for half the cost. Why? Who goes to the gym? All the machines there are waiting. Koi to aao yaar. Nobody is going there. Because who goes to the gym? Those who are healthy and want to maintain their health, they only go to gym. If this is clear, who will come to our classes? Those who have problem, Maharaj, I don't get a job, what should I do? They will not come. Second thing, those who come, see, I have got a back pain, can you do something, touch method? No. They will not come. The third one, Maharaj, I am not able to get married, can you please arrange something for me? You know so many people throughout the world. I am not joking, this is what people write me. So I tell them, look here, where I have failed in my life, can I support you? See? Therefore, who comes to our satsanga? See? Those who have, one example, those who have, in India, must have seen here, I don't know. They take a piece of sugar cane, clean properly, put in the mouth, go on chewing. And all the juice they swallow. After that, whatever remains in the mouth, which cannot be swallowed, being a typical ideal Indian, they will throw it on the road. They won't put it in the pocket. These are dumb people. For us, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. If the whole earth is my house, road is the garbage. See? Now those who have lived their life successfully, friends, this practice of knowledge is not for those who are utter failures in their life. Nayamatma balahinena labhya. The truth is not for the dropouts of life. See how important it is. And therefore, you will never get huge crowds. a good friend of mine, he was telling me, Swamiji, yours is very good, simple things, there now nothing. Ours is there are thousands and thousands of people. I said, because you are catering the needs of different people. See, our approach is very clear. First of all, take an example, Bhagavad Gita. Now, to whom Bhagavad Gita was told? Was it told to so many warriors were on the battlefield in lakhs? To none of them. It was told to Arjun, the top one. See, friends, this is not for any Tom, Dick and Harry. Even if they come, they will sleep. They can't continue because it requires full attention without any disturbance. Therefore, 4 qualities are told for the students who want to practice knowledge. First, discrimination. Who is guiding our life? There are 2 options. One is, I do something whatever I like or I don't like. Second option, I do something whatever is right or wrong. This is the basis. This is what Kathopanishad says. Every event, every situation in our life presents us 2 options. Should we do this because we like or we don't like? Or should we follow that because it is right or wrong? What is the foundation of expression of life? See? For example, I want to go and give her 1 hard. But before I do that, I should think. Because I don't like her. Is that right or no? What right I have got to do this thing to her? She is such a nice girl. What will happen? Whenever our life is guided under the umbrella of wisdom and discrimination, then alone we can think properly. Otherwise, we have got all arguments. But everybody knows that. Why shouldn't I do? But I don't like that. I will do like that. See, friends, therefore, the first step to step on practice of knowledge is this. Who is guiding our life? Personal likes and dislikes or the wisdom as given in the scriptures? Who is guiding? That is discrimination. First quality of the student who wants to practice knowledge. Second, when we are functioning under the umbrella of wisdom and discrimination, and when the discrimination becomes mature discrimination is called dispassion. See? When something is dropped out of wisdom, then you don't regret in life. See? When something is dropped out of one's own whims and fancy, then only regrets in life. And such people, they have 2 types of things. One is withdrawn from the world under 2 conditions. One condition is regrets, depression, frustration, withdrawal. Second thing is dispassion, wisdom, and therefore withdrawal. What is the criteria of our withdrawal from the world? Is it because we are a failure, because we have done something wrong, now regretting, what should I do? No. Therefore, first quality, discrimination. Second, dispassion as a fruit of discrimination. Like when the fruit, for example, mango, when it ripens on the tree, it detaches without efforts. When the discrimination is firm, we will not take wrong steps in our life. Friends, two things torture a person in old age. Why old age throughout life? Two things. One is regrets. See, the regrets keep on killing one all the life. In Upanishad, this mantra comes. Kimahagam papam akaravam, kimahagam sadhuna akaravam iti. Why did I go the wrong way? Now I am regretting. But now you can't correct it. Why this happens? Because life is not guided by discrimination, what is right and what is wrong. Life is guided by only one's own whim and fancy. I like it, I like it. I don't like it, I don't like it. If you just think cool way, what is the logic behind liking something and not liking something? No logic. See, friends, in one family, young couple, maybe married for a year or so, when I entered their house, I just looked like this thing. So here I saw something is leaking there. Naturally, the owner will ask, Swamiji, I know what you are seeing. So they also said, Swamiji, I know what you are watching. I said, yes, but give me my tea and coffee or whatever. You know why we have not painted our house from inside? I said, I do not know. I don't want to know. Remember this thing. We don't want to know anything about anybody. You will be at peace. See? So, no, we tell you. I say, okay, tell. When we got married, we have decided we will not do anything where both of us don't agree. When do anything, we have to agree. Then we do it. I said, very good. Then the girl said, I like light pink color. And he likes light cream color. We don't agree on this. Therefore, we could not paint it. Now, what is the logic? Then, so tell me, what should we do? I said, I can suggest you something. What? But don't argue. I don't like arguments. When I say something, listen, accept or discard. I don't care. Okay. Paint direct coal tar black color. Swamiji, I say, wait a minute. Husband, you tell, do you like? I don't like that color. It's not a color at all. Wife, you tell, I don't like. See, both of you agree. See, friends, what logic this is. Therefore, if the life is guided by discrimination, viveka, and therefore, my friends, we all must have one altar of reverence before whom we do not argue. Then alone we can protect us from ourselves. Atmaiva atmano bandhu, atmaiva ripuratmanaha. We are our friend, we are our enemy. See, friends, we must have some altar. And whatever may be the altar, you take Bhagavad Gita or any Mahatma or any principle or any God, that will protect us from ourselves. See? Then the discrimination, dispassion, and then for achieving anything in the material world, we require wealth. A poor person cannot achieve anything in life. Success is not possible for the poor. You have to have wealth, investment. Then only you can succeed. Then what is the wealth on the spiritual path? See, So there are 6 things, 6-fold wealth. First is Virajya Vishaya Vrata Dosha Drushtya Mumurmuhu Swalakshe Niyata Avastha Manasaha Shama Uchyate. See? We are all expert in finding out faults of others, isn't it? That is our investment. So now use this faculty, finding fault about everything. So when you look at something and you discover a shortcoming in that, you will naturally be withdrawn. See how simple it is? To what we get attracted? When we have imagined something good in that, then only we get attracted. See? Therefore, Vishaya Vrata Virajya. Now, how do we do this? Another example. See, I have been coming here for so many years now, and where I am staying, that Lagoon Beach apartment, our Deepak's place. So, first time when I came, it was as if, it was a kumbhak. Then, second time I came, yes, it is very good. This time I came, I did not step out of the house even once. Now, what we have to learn? Friends, practice of knowledge is learn from every single experience of your life. That is practice of knowledge. Learning, not teaching. See? So when this happened, what I have learned? I have learned where our human mind gets attracted, it cannot remain attracted eternally. After some time, it loses charm in that. Old couples stay together not because of love. Drop that dumb word, love, love, love. Old people stay together as husband and wife not because of love, but because of understanding. See, friends, Virajya Vishaya Vrata Dosha Drushtya Mumurmuhu. Therefore, one lady asked me this question in Mumbai. Swamiji, don't quote my example anywhere in your lecture. Okay? I said, okay. But I quote. So she says, Swamiji, I don't know what to call you. Sometimes I feel like you are my child. Sometimes I feel that you are my brother. Sometimes I feel that you are my dad. Sometimes I feel you are my guru. Sometimes I feel I don't know what to call you. Then I said, I am a fan of Hindi movies. In Hindi movie there is a song. प्यार को प्यार ही रहने दो, रिश्तों के नाम न दो. Let love remain as love. Do not label it with any relationship. Friends, pure love has no relationship. Wherever there is a relationship, there are expectations, there are demands. See, a boy and a girl, they love each other. There was one person, he said, we love each other and we are living happily for last 60 years. But now we got married and started fighting. See? Therefore, this is important that don't get carried away by the mind. Mind should be disciplined. How to do that? Another important point for practice of knowledge. When we have some higher goal in life, lower things automatically drop. Learn this. Everywhere you can see this. See? I don't know whether I gave this example. You must have seen there are some girls born as a human being, but they want to walk like a cat. Where do they walk? On the ramp. Who can go and walk there? They have to have a figure. 34, 24, 34. People like us, 62, 62, 62. A drum rolling. Now see those girls. I know one of them, therefore I am telling you. I said, hey, how can you maintain this figure? Swamiji, I'll tell you frankly. I do not eat food. I calculate calories. I do exercise. I got so disciplined in life. Then only I can maintain. See, if you have some higher goal in life, lower things drop. How simple it is. What is the goal of our life? Only breakfast के लिए क्या है? Lunch के लिए. अरे राम राम. Whole life goes only in converting the good food into garbage, nothing else. One Indian died and went up there. So God asked, what did you do? I have consumed 6 truckloads of rice. I am from South India. Okay. Then I have consumed 5 tankers of milk. I was in Punjab. Oh, good. But what did you produce? Garbage. Is this all our life? Seek something higher in life. And what is the highest, I tell you? I don't bring God anywhere. What is the highest in life? Are you at peace with yourself or not? See? This is the meaning of yoga according to Bhagavad Gita. Twisting the body, aao twist kare, that is not yoga. Bhagavad Gita clearly tells, tam vidya dukkha sanyoga viyogam yoga sanjitam. When the miseries come in our life, we refuse to be miserable. And so nishchena yoktavya, be firm. May anything happen. Don't compromise with your peace of mind. Peace of mind is the result of wisdom. See, friends. It is possible how? Swalakshe niyata avastha manasaha shama uchyate. Now we are no more getting lost in the worldly things. Our attention is on our mind. Is our mind at peace or not? My friends, the day when you will discover this, life is not lived by the body. Life is lived by the mind. My glasses are not looking at you. There are eyes behind the glasses. The eyes are not looking at you. There is a mind behind the glasses. You don't have to do anything. Recognize your own life. See? So what happens? I see somebody. I see this girl. Oh, how beautiful she is. How nice she is. So who is telling? Is it the tongue talking? If she is in front of me, and if my eyes are closed, I don't see her, will I make any comment? See, friends, life is lived not by the body, but through the body, by the mind. See, my friends, how much time and energy we spend on taking care of the body. By body, we function at 2 levels. First, we work by the body. We do business, we cheat people, we go to office, we don't work and earn money. That is working by the body. Then, working on the body, We do exercise, we do yoga, we go for a walk, we observe dieting, only organic food. See? Why? We want to maintain our body healthy. Now, don't answer this question. It's in your mind, you keep it. What we have done to keep our mind healthy in our life? Nobody, including our parents, have ever taught us how to take care of the mind. See? So as we work by the body and we work on the body, similarly, we have to understand we are working by the body, but we are not working on, we are working by the mind, but we are not working on the mind. Now, what is working by the mind? Working by the mind is comment on everything. See? Mind is like water. Words are like ice cubes. Water is shapeless, formless, colorless. Ice is with shape, with form. Ice cubes are many. Water is one. Therefore, whenever we see anything in this world or we hear anything in this world, we have to comment. As a result, what is happening? As a result, mind is becoming reactive. And the reaction of the mind is words. Therefore, the mantra that you heard, our happy mantra mala, dekho, suno, mat bolo, see, hear, no comment. See, friends, recognize this thing from within. This is not in books. See? The more you become aware that whenever we get angry and we are not able to talk because of whatever reason, inside we keep on boiling ourselves. And then we keep on talking to ourselves. Such frustrated people call themselves as, I am little sentimental. Sentimental means what? The one who talks to oneself, others cannot hear. He is a sentimental. Now what is that state? It is a preparation to become mental. Because who is a mental? Mental is the one who talks to himself, but others also can hear. See? Therefore, friends, try this. Dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, hear, no comments. Now to understand this practice of knowledge, speak whatever you like in your mind, but one condition. Don't use words. Or think whatever you like, but don't use words. See? When we talk, what happens? See? Take an example to understand this point. See, once I happened to put on shoes. I normally don't put on, but in Melbourne it happened last year. The Swamiji put on the shoes, we'll go for a walk. So I had to put on. I am a furniture. They use me the way they want. So I never put on shoes. Therefore, I don't have a habit of walking with the shoes. And we walked a long walk, almost 10 kilometers. And when we came back home, I removed the shoes and my both toenails, all the 10 of them, they were completely broken and bleeding and painful. See, it took more than 1 year to get them repaired. Now what happened? Some foreign body was constantly nagging. As a result, the tissue reacted. If this example is clear, come back to yourself. What is a thought? Don't get carried away by chitta vritti nirodha. Don't do that. You will destroy yourself. Find out what is a thought. See, the other day, I think before coming here, Durban. So we were standing near the waters. I was in the water only, up to knee deep, enjoying warm water. So my friend asked me, Swamiji, what are you seeing? I said, I am not seeing anything. I am asking you questions. Yes. Where from the waves come? Practice of knowledge. See, there is one statement in Ramcharitmanas by Tulsidas ji. He says, Kami hi nari piyari jimi, lobi hi priya jimidam, timi raghunath nirantara priya lagahu mohiram. In short, what he says, like for a covetous person, wherever he goes, he thinks only of money. He doesn't think of anything. In the same manner, let me see him everywhere, every moment. Now, practice of knowledge. From every interaction in the world, we must get a message. So when I ask him, tell me where from the waves are coming. Swamiji, waves are coming from the ocean. I said, no, talk something sense. Waves are not coming from the tree, I know that. They are coming from where? And where do they go? He says, Swamiji, I give up. I say, okay, listen. Waves don't come from outside on the ocean. They are all unmanifest in the ocean. But then there is external cause, heavy winds. Because of that external cause, those unmanifest waves become manifest. If there are no heavy winds, absolutely calm, like you get it in Rameshwar, there the ocean is so calm, like a sheet of glass. No winds, no nothing. See? Now, you apply this example in our life. Like a foreign body enters the tissue starts reacting. Reaction is inflammation, tenderness, pain, ultimately an abscess. Exactly the same way. Something enters our mind, and that is a foreign body. And as a result of that, the mind tissue starts reacting. Reaction of the mind tissue is called thought. Now the question comes, it is easier to understand. A thorn has gone in the foot and therefore it was painful, and after 3-4 days there was an abscess, so you remove the thorn. This is easy to understand. But how the things enter the mind? See? Things enter the mind Like we enter in the mirror in the form of a reflection. How do we enter in the mirror? Entry without entrance. If this is understood, exactly the same way, the things and the beings enter our mind when we have given any value to anybody or anything in life. That thing enters in our mind. It is a foreign body. Now I'll give simple my own example. When I get up in the morning, finish my morning ABCD, whatever I have to do, then I want a cup of tea. Most of the places they keep, some places it's not there. Then I get, oh God, they knew that I don't want anything except one kettle with the hot water and one little bit of tea leaves. That's all. I don't want sugar, don't want anything. Even then they don't keep it. I don't want to do it. Why? Because tea at that time is very important for me. It has entered my mind and agitation came. And when I was agitated, then that Amma of that house, she says, Swamiji, I am sorry, but I have prepared tea for you, take it. The moment I get a cup of tea, why? The desire for the tea is fulfilled, meaning now the mind is no more struggling to get tea because it got it. If this example is clear, if you want to have peace with yourself, discover. We have given undue importance to anything that will become the cause of your miseries. See? It's not difficult. I tell you, I am little obsessed with cleanliness. That's why I was telling the other day somebody, I said I have seen Gujaratis all over the world, but our South African Gujaratis are the best. Clean and neat everywhere. So, when I am obsessed with cleanliness, then when I go to somebody's place and dirty, I get so, I don't know why. Can't just keep it clean properly. See? And the people who are living there in that, they are happily living. And I get disturbed. Why? I have given undue importance. You also must have seen, some people are obsessed with punctuality. If somebody comes late, they want to eat, make a kima of him. Why are you late? See? About this I'll tell you one of my example. In Mumbai it happened. They say it's a multiplex, satsang multiplex. It's a 5-storied ashram and different floors, different satsang going on. My satsang is normally on the top floor. One day when I went, the watchman told me, Swamiji, your function is today on the ground floor. I said, okay. I was going. A trustee came. See, I have seen in the whole world except in India, temples are not that of God. Temples are that of the trustees. You may not like it, but this is the truth. So, once you get this point, it becomes very easy. So when I was going, the trustee came and said, Swamiji, why are you going there? I said, to see a movie. No more. Who told you? I said, your watchman told. Who is he? I said, the watchman. No. We'll have on the 5th floor. Who can stop me? Let me see. Prestige issue. The TV channels, everybody had fixed their camera, everything was there, audience was sitting. I want to just go and sit down and start my talk. So, no, stop everything. So I took a glass of water. No, upar pina. So, theek. He lost his sense what he's doing. Then I went to other room. I said, hey, get me a nice cup of tea. Yeah. So I got a cup of tea. One gentleman came to see me, elderly person. Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, dancing. Can't you tell simple thing? I said, when you are looking, I am taking tea. Why do you ask stupid questions? But I am surprised. I said, what can I do? He said, no. Then he told me the story. He said, the same thing happened the other day. One Swamiji was sitting, another Swami came, so they requested, Swamiji, move little this way, then other Swami also can sit, and he got so angry. He got up. I will not go give him the talk. He went away. And they have physically lifted you, everything. You are so calm and quiet and enjoying a cup of tea. Don't you get disturbed? I said, look here. Do you think if I was giving lecture on the ground floor, they were listening? And when I go on the fifth floor, they will not listen? I know, nobody listens. Friends, I am talking to myself. Don't have these wrong notions. Who is listening first when I talk? Myself. If my words don't change me, do you think they will change others? See, friends, therefore, practice of knowledge is learn. What here we have to learn? Whatever we have given importance, that becomes the source of misery in our life. In other words, those who become miserable because of others, they are the fools of the highest order. See? See, you have to do nothing. Only correct your focal length. See, when we go to these eye doctors, these eye doctors have got also eye, we are also eye doctors. But our patients' spellings are different. Their patient spelling is EYE. Our patient spelling is I.com. See, the doctors don't give us vision. What they do, they help our eye muscles to adjust the focal length. Vision is not given by doctors. It's already there. But whatever may be the reason, when our eye muscles are unable to fix the exact focal length, we cannot see properly. Exactly the same way, practice of knowledge is, we don't have to do anything. We are all divine. Like we all have vision. We don't have to create vision. But because of the defect in our focal length adjustment. See, friends. And therefore, what should be the practice of knowledge? Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti, bhaja govindam, bhaja govindam. See, friends, you may not take bath for 1 month, doesn't matter. You may not clean your house for 1 year, doesn't matter. You may not wash your clothes regularly, doesn't matter. But you must not compromise with satsanga. Every day, listen the same satsanga twice, morning and evening. See, it's so important, friends. All the problems are only because we have not taken care of our mind. All of us are fed up of our own mind. See? And this we are taught in satsanga, how to think. then everywhere you will see the vision, divine vision, everywhere. You get a message. Once I was in Rishikesh, standing before the Ganges, and very nice, calm and quiet, enjoying that evening. So there were a few Kamandalus around with me. One Kamandalu asked, Swamiji, what are you seeing? I say, you tell me, what are you seeing? Swamiji, I am seeing Ganges and so nice and so beautiful, and only adjectives, no noun. So then I said, I am seeing something different. What you are seeing? Ganges? I said, no. Then water? I said, no. Then what are you seeing? I said, I am seeing the flow of water. There is a difference between water and flow of water. Then there are two flows. One is unidirectional flow, coming from Devaprayag and going towards Ganga Sagar. One direction. In between, there are those whirlpools. There, the movement of the water is centripetal. Suppose some animal or some wood or something is flowing and it comes across that whirlpool. What will happen? It will be sucked below. How long? For some time. Then it will be thrown out. And again it will continue its journey. Yes, then I said, Dumbo, this is our life. Our journey started from womb up to tomb. And then in between those whirlpools comes. Which are those? Body identification. When we are identified with the body, then I am man, woman, young, old, husband, wife, and then centripetal force. We are pulled down. I am miserable because of you. Because of... See? Suffer. Then know that whenever we are disturbed and frustrated, is only after body identification. You have to do nothing. Learn. There was a group of youngsters going somewhere in the forest for some hiking. And one lazy, like me, he was lingering behind. It became evening. Nothing could be seen. So what to do? Then he took out his backpack, opened the tent and fixed it. And he was so tired, can't see anything properly. So he lay down and he was tired. In no time he slept. And because of the human smell, the tiger came. And then the tiger did his prayers. Brahmarpanam Brahmavi Brahmarpanam Brahmanavtam Brahmavatena Gantavya Brahma Karma Samadhina. And that time this fellow who was tired, he was snoring. Karrrr, karrrr. Tiger got afraid and ran away. Because for the tiger there is someone else. But for that man there was none. See? So where from the problems begin in our life? After body identification. If this we are convinced, then what will be the spiritual practice? Commit suicide. See? These two guys, the yogis always tell, if you do this thing, you will be living healthy and long life. These are curses. This is not a blessing. What will you do living long? See? On one truck in India, India is a land of wisdom. So behind a truck it was written, may you live long and may your grandchildren torture you. Hey friends, what will you do by living long? Just understand this. One person lived for 10 years and died. The other one lived for 90 years and died. The third one lived for 500 years and died. The fourth one lived for 1000 years and died. For all of them, childhood is the same. The one who died after 1000 years, do you think his childhood was 500 years? Same. Up to 7-8 years, that's it. And when we suffer? In childhood or in the old age? Whole life goes on only in this thing. Once I was invited in a hospital for inauguration. The owner of that hospital was a good friend of mine. This happened in Coimbatore, in Tamil Nadu, India. Inauguration of the geriatrics department, and I don't know anything in medicine. But we are like a master key, we fit everywhere. When somebody is getting married, we go. When somebody divorces, we go. When somebody is born, we go. When somebody doesn't die, we go. Fit for everything. So they took me there. And I don't know what is the geriatrics. So, but we had to pretend we know everything. So I was doing that. Then from that presentation by that various speakers, I could gather it. One Indian doctor, but NRI, he was called. See? And he started this PowerPoint. All those who use PowerPoint, they are dumb. They don't remember, therefore they read it there. And the others, Arey yaar, is it empty or what? So, the first slide he showed. This is my house. I thought, okay, geriatrics means it's the construction department. Then the second slide came. This is my dog. Oh, I think it's the animal department. Then the third. This is my wife in order of importance. See? Then slowly I came to know geriatrics means a department of the oldies. And then they said, Swamiji, please do inauguration, light the lamp. And I said, can I speak something? Of course, we want your blessings. Then I said, you people are responsible for creating a demographic challenge in this world. Why don't you allow the people to die? What will you do by living long? See? If you see throughout the world, it is not more children are born. On the contrary, the latest thing these days, girls don't want to have children. See? Now why this is so? Because old are refusing to die. Therefore, friends, spiritual life is to understand we have to rise above body identification. Because all the problems begin from body identification. And nobody can help us in this. Don't overdo anything. That is one of the reasons many people tell, Swami, why don't you do yoga? I said, yeah, I tried many times. I can't continue. One of my friends, he is also a Swami. He used to tell me when we were studying, yeah, you should do yoga. Why don't you do? Why don't you do? He used to force me. I used to do one or two. I say, I can't do it. Forget about it. Then after about 30-40 years, he happened to meet me somewhere. He said, how are you? I said, who? I have no problem. I didn't ask him how is he. Never ask this question to anybody. They will take a revenge. So he said, yeah, I don't know, I got a lot of problems, my one lung is removed and then I got a back pain continuously and I had to replace my knees also. How come nothing happened to you? Because I didn't do yoga. Friends, when you buy a phone, new phone, not the second hand, new phone from the factory, it is a perfect machine, is it not? But then what happens? Free download, this app, that app, and every device has got a limitation of handling any apps. But because it is free, you keep on downloading. And then one day, this hangs up. In one house when I was standing near the TV, then my friend, soliloquy, he was talking to himself. I don't know, these people give this phone and now it is hanging after hardly 4 months. It is not giving proper service. In old days, husband and wife, it's a great fun for me. Immediately she said, you only complain. You know nothing. Then she said, you ask Swamiji why phone is hanging. Look here. Why should I know about his phone? He said, Swamiji, I am referred to you. My phone is hanging. What should I do? So I said, okay, go to settings. Scroll down. Yes. There is an option. Restore factory settings. Do that, please. Now there is an option. All data will be erased. Yes and no. You say yes, he will yes. And thereafter, I said, now restart. He restarted. Oh, Swamiji, really? What you have done? I said, this is our spiritual life. How much unwanted garbage we have downloaded. Delete it. Restore your factory settings. We are all divine, my friends. You are not devils. See, I am not taking you to big books. Day-to-day experiences, learn. And for that, one technique I tell you. Don't talk about your past. And don't ask anybody about their past. Otherwise, all the garbage. See, that is one of the practice that I do. I never forget to forget. See, otherwise we keep on remembering. Do you remember when we were there? Yeah, how does it matter? See, when you dig that graveyard, do you think fragrance will come out of it? How simple it is. Think, do we have an option or a choice? We can live yesterday or tomorrow. We have no choice. We have to live today. That is what our mantra is. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Where are we? In satsang. When? During satsang. What should be we? Satsangi. But instead of that, we hear it. Now, when I go home, I'll tell my daughter-in-law. She should understand. Arey saas, you yourself change. Don't change the world. You are not qualified for changing the world. See, friends, it is so important. And when we thus start learning from every single experience of our life, then we are practicing knowledge. See? Is only we have to analyze and dissect our every experience. Then what will happen? Then Guru will be born in your heart. See, my friends, Where is the food? In the plate. Where is the hunger? In the pate. By looking at the food, will your hunger satiate? Then lift the food, put it in the mouth, chew it properly, salivate, and swallow. Then hunger will go. In the same manner, the whole world, right from a small ant up to the great Shankaracharya, everybody is telling us so much. The knowledge is everywhere in the world. But we are not allowing that knowledge to act on ourselves. So external source is external guru. But that external guru, like the external food, must enter in our stomach. In the same manner, where is the knowledge with guru? Where is the problem with guru? No. The problem is in our mind. So the knowledge which is given to us in the satsanga, that must be practiced by us in our life. And how to practice that is only simplest thing I am telling you. Learn from your every experience. What I am telling you, I promise you will never do it. But even then I keep on telling. Somebody will do. Make a nice notebook and write on that. Every day one page, only maybe 1 or 2 lines. Don't write thesis. Make a small notebook, then you will not write more. What I have learned today. Right. Every day new. Don't do D2. Don't. Every day something new. As you practice this, slowly you will become knowledge oriented. See, friends, that is the practice of knowledge. Otherwise, mechanically doing anything is not practice of knowledge. See, chanting, let's say Bhagavad Gita chanting, Dharma Kshetre, Kuru Kshetre, Mahida Yusa, Mamaga Pandava, is mechanical. That is not practice of knowledge. The more you become aware that we have learned this thing, human mind cannot remain attracted towards the same thing, the same person, the same situation all the time. This is the defect, manufacturer's defect. Therefore, correct yourself. Don't get carried away by the whim and fancy of the mind. And this can be done if the mind is under the control of wisdom and discrimination. This is practice of knowledge. Give it a try and be happy. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purna Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.